I came and saw this earlier.
This is a really ugly cut. So one of the things I need to do for this to run a little bit better is I gotta do the exhaust. So these came with the exhaust manifolds, and I just bought these adapter from AutoZone, and I'm going to use old exhaust from a Camaro we had. So I'm gonna weld it together, get everything run, and I'll probably just run it to about the back right here and just dump it. So, all right, you guys, I did forget to film, but I did get those adapters welded on there. It's a better look on this side. And I just cut some of the Camaro exhaust on it. Honestly, fits perfect. So I'm gonna have to come in here, get the right angle, cut it across. All this is coming out. It's gonna run on the inside of the frame all the way to here. Boom. And that side is gonna tee to there. A little Y pipe. What's up, you guys? Now we're on the stage of the rat rod where we gotta get seats in so we can actually drive it. And for that, I believe I found the seats. I found them sitting in the corner of the shop. They got dust all over them. Let me show you guys. So this is the seat. As you can tell, it is covered in dust. And someone already made a bracket, so I'm gonna throw it in there, show you guys what it looks like. Hopefully I don't need to do too much modifying for this thing, but someone else did it. I probably will have to. So that was pretty simple to get in. Already bracket there, but I don't know, it's kind of just like too flat, like in a seat you want it to be the butt end to be tucked in more so you're not like sliding out of the chair. I'm gonna show you guys what I look like sitting inside of it. So I'm inside of it. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest, but it's like leaning forward, so it's kind of like pushing me forward. You want to be like tucked back into it almost like that, but I want my back to be sitting down into it. So I'm probably gonna make some adjustments to it and get that figured out. I'll probably cut the backside of the bracket down, therefore dropping it downwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, show you guys the process. Update for you guys. This is the mount. I did this one earlier, forgot to film it, but as you can see, I notched it out there, and I also cut this little piece out so it could sit flat. So all I need to do with this now is cut this guy out so this could sit flat on there. But I pretty much just notched out the bracket system because, as you can see, it has that angle where the butt sits lower, so you're not like sliding out of your seat when you're driving, which kind of sucks. That one is way better, but that is what we're doing with these seat brackets I found. You guys, the brackets are done. I added these little supports in there. Hey, compared to the trans tunnel to now, the welds are getting better. Unfortunately, a lot of these welds weren't mine, but the ones that are definitely way better. You can tell the difference. So support both sides, so it sits correctly, and it's going to be just like this one over here too. So now they're done. Let them cool off, paint them black, throw them in with the seats. Boom, seats are done. Got to get seat belts in next. That's important. All right, you guys, as you can see, seat brackets are painted, they're welded up. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take each chair, bolt it up to the bracket. Then I might need to make adjustments on the holes from the bracket to mount it to the floor of the cab. But that shouldn't be too difficult, right guys? But it's looking good, so this would be perfect. So you guys, we got the seats all mounted in, bolted in. Don't mind the extra bolts there. These are what we're gonna be running the race. So I think they look pretty good. They fit in pretty good. This one's electric, so I'm gonna have to wire it in. That one's a manual one, but I can slide forward, back, up, down, rest, blah, blah, blah. So the next step in this project though is most likely going to be the bed. Get the bed on there, mount it down. I'm probably going to come in and just make it a lot smoother of a cut all over the bed. I'll bolt it down to the frame, put the filler tube in with the vent up into the bed, and yep, probably running the lights, just tie them in because we're not going to use them right now. That'll be later. So that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, so now since I just sat it on there, what we're gonna do is cut this guy out. This is a really ugly cut. So I'm thinking I come more right here, like in front, because it's gonna be a bigger tire anyways. Come just slightly above it, like that. And then I'll do that on both sides. And then for here, what I'm probably gonna do is this. I don't know if I like this. I'll probably do something a little bit different for the front and the back, but practically the same, boxed in, and get it welded in, and then bolted to the frame so it can still come off. What's up, you guys? So something that's gonna be super important for this truck in order to race it. We got to get the seatbelts installed. Unfortunately, we didn't have it when we stole it. Took it to Rudy's shop.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got to say, it's pretty intimidating having to roll up like that. I mean, when I came and saw this earlier, my nose was running.
I actually can't hear anything right
Yeah,
now.
I had my noise cancellation in, so it wasn't as bad.
I am not as smart as you, but it made it, and now we got to finish it.
Yeah.
And get back before Travis finds out, because he was not stoked that there's no seat belts, there's no harnesses, there's no bars, there's nothing.
All Jace had was this shoot bar. I didn't have anything, but we were not going to do anything crazy. But now we're going to get the seatbelts installed on it so it can be driven safely. You guys, I did cut out the bed a little bit more. As you can tell, it looked ugly like this on this side. Now it's all nice and pretty. Could still put a fender on there, but got plenty of clearance for bigger tires. So that's what we wanted. And now it's time to do that side, sketch it out. I gotta do the same spacing on both sides, and then I'll come over there, cut it, we'll be done. This is the update on the truck bed. I do have it mounted down, bolted down. They're just hand tight right now. And both sides are cut out. So I think the next step for this bed until it's done is we're gonna do some kind of fender to help deflect the sand from just flying up and hitting us in the window. But we'll do some half fender. So it'll bolt down here. It'll just come halfway up. And because when the paddle scoops it, goes that way. So we're just gonna prevent that. But other than that, seat bolted in. I have to wire in that seat, it's an electric seat. So we got power to it. After that, I believe the next step is just getting a tune done, getting the paddles in, test driving it, and seeing how well it works in the sand. All right guys, so now since we got the bed on there, seats in with the seat belt, next thing is the door. Good thing I got the door here beforehand. I got all the parts needed to put it together, door latch, and we're gonna stick it on. And how these work, these guys, see it very well, slide right through these holes, both sides, and then it bolts in. So you're gonna get those things on, get this driver's side door on, go find the passenger's door, all the assembly stuff for it, and then get it all done. This is what it looks like with the door on. Actually fits pretty good. Of course, I don't care about like perfect gapping. I mean, that's a little tight, but as long as it shuts, that's what matters. Do you guys think I should put mirrors in here? I don't know, but it looks pretty good. So you guys, in the box is some sound dampening material. So now, even though I put the seats in and the seat belt, it all has to come out so I can soundproof the firewall all the way up, the back piece. So probably take it all out, soundproof it all, seats back in, seat belt in, then it should all be good. Quick update for you guys. I didn't feel like showing you all of the soundproofing going in, but we do have most of the floor done. There are some small areas I got to get to, and then I got to come in through the firewall. But I got to patch some holes, and yeah, the floor is pretty much done. As you guys can see, I supported the steering column a little bit more. Both seats are in, bolted down. Passenger seat belt in, Driver's side seatbelt in, everything's bolted down. All sound dampening in, both doors are on. I would say we're like 90% there. So we got to get the tune a little bit better on this, get it real dialed in, and we take out some dunes, dial it in better for sand. But other than that, she's pretty much ready. I mean, when you look at the inside, you realize how much nicer it is than the outside. Outside's kind of beat up. That's okay. That's what a rat rod is. So, should I put glass in? Probably just the front, but hood on potentially. Rear fenders on potentially, like some type of fender to prevent sand from kicking up into the window. But other than that, we're pretty much ready to go.
Oh man, he just floats though. He's not losing a single bit of traction.